Never been average, tailor-made from a different fabric. Biographic, on tape, mine cinematic. Lost my prodigy, I'm feeling havoc. AI intelligence, screw the practice. Couple messages up in the madness. Few days since I seen the mattress on the field.
Back in the $1 million corner, the $1 billion corner, the $1 trillion corner, and at this particular point, you know why I've been absent. I've been absent because I had a little kid, man. God blessed me with another son. So now I have a daughter and 2 sons, man, and I am out the game. At this particular point, man, I feel like my essence is so strong. If it had to land on a brick, man, it'll probably sprout up another human being, you know? I feel like Boosie at this point. So I'm just going to put my foot off the gas, or take my foot off the gas, man, and no more Bambinos unless it's God's plan. Now, if it's God's plan, there is nothing I can do about it except go with God's plan. But with that being said, I'm just happy that I've updated you guys at this point, and I've taken a little segue to bring you back indoors to just tell you what one of 2 recent pickups that I've had. Now, to be quite honest, I have been out of the game for the past year and some change. I have not really created content on the YouTube side. I've created content on the Instagram side. I'm here and there, just letting people know that I'm still present and all that good stuff. So if there's anybody out there who has been active on Instagram and follows me, then you'll be able to see that, yeah, I'm alive, I'm kicking, and everything. What I will be doing as well is I have another channel, SRTV. That will be specifically tailor-made for all vlogs, all like outdoor content, all like content where I'm running and gunning or anything like that. And I might even sprinkle in my music. So anything that is extremely creative, whether it's artistic, music, or anything in between, merch design, anything like that, you'll be able to see on this side, on that side. On this particular side, my main focus will be just feeding you guys whatever I think is cool, and whatever I think is a necessity in your wardrobe, a necessity in your life, things that are game changers for me, things that are helping me, even as a dad. Things that help me as a dad, certain things that I think would be beneficial to some of you guys, and there's no gender like specific when it comes to this. Whether you're male or female, I feel that the information that I'll share with you guys will be vital, and to be something that you'll be able to definitely use to your advantage. Now, with that being said, talking about pickups, right? I have something touched my lip. I just shaved my beard and a little hair touched my lip, but am I gonna delete that? Heck no. All right. So with that being said, I know you guys have grails, you have sneakers, and you have clothing where you say to yourself, man, I will gouge an eye, I will give up my left, for lack of a better word, testicle. I will give up whatever. If you're, like, you know, and this is all figuratively speaking, this is not literal, right? But I'm just saying, you have some things that you covet as a person, and you're like, man, I just wish that I could get that. Whether it's a bubble jacket or a pair of shorts, sneakers, slides, whatever it may be. It could even be a figure, right? And I have a handful of those things, and one day I'll be sharing a wish list with you guys about the things that I appreciate. But one of my most recent pickups, one of 2, right, is this right here. Now these right here, man, if you know the box and everything, I'll just show this and then I'll cut into specifics in a second. But in case you don't know, I'll show you the label tag and everything. But these are the Air Jordan 1 black toes that came out last year, I believe, October, November, something like that. I'll put up the correct information on the screen just so you know exactly when they did come out, if it's relevant to you, right? Now, these here came with a lot of, you know, mixed reviews, right? People always appreciate the black toe and everything, but there were a couple of things here and there that people had reservations about, and we are going to get into it. Now, as I go and as I move through it, I'll share some information with you guys in regards to these, and I have to say that these are phenomenal, even when it comes to the box, right? So what I'll be doing for you guys is, as I look at something, I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at, and you'll get a closer, detailed look at as to exactly what I'm looking at, and let me know how I'm doing in terms of my delivery, because I might be a little bit rusty. So if there's anything that I'm missing that you think will be pertinent to your knowledge or to your know-how before you purchase a pair for yourself, wherever you are in the world, let me know, and I'll hit you up. And I appreciate every single person too that is stuck around, because like sometimes when a YouTuber is absent or is not active, people fall off and they get tired. Where you at? Like, where are you? You abandoned us? Okay, we'll abandon you. But I'm fortunate enough to have my sub count the same, and I'd like you guys to do me a solid and just like pump it up and let people know I'm here to stay, man. And yeah, got an extra mouth to feed, so help me out. But with that being said, you have an amazing box cover. First and foremost, the main cover's got this iconic picture of Michael Jordan wearing the black toes, or he has black toes over his shoulder with the laces, and those look phenomenal, man. One thing that I do agree with a lot of people is what they should have done with these is when they released these, they should have put them out with like some sort of merchandise and you know, some accompanying, you know, merch and clothing, socks, etc., little accessories and little this and that to boost up the you know the release, because as I said, these came with a mixed review, but the cover is amazing. They got this pixelated like dotted texture on the cover that I'll be showing you up close, so you have a better look. And they do have the iconic sneakers over there. He's got his armband, and he's got the, you know, the typical baller stance, man, with the ball on one side, and you know, he looks like he's ready to ball. Now, the paper on the inside is phenomenal too, and I'll show you all the details. But the paper that is inside is the waxy kind of paper, and they're just amazing pictures on these. Yet again, the word might seem played out, but like iconic is the highest level of wording that we could use when it comes to these pictures, man. And some of these pictures are available online, or you may have seen online, but some of these pictures, like this one in particular, I'll show you up close, but this one in particular is just like, you know, it's super fire. So we'll take this out, man, because what I'll be doing is also doing a super solid for you guys, and just like, you know, taking out the everything, just so that we have a better understanding about what everything is and what's going on with everything in the box, and what you're supposed to get in the box, and what you should expect in the box. All right, so I've got both pairs in my hand, and yeah, the inner paper is just this waxy paper, man. Nothing crazy, regular degular. All right. Now, I'm dressed, like, you know, for the occasion, and at this point, you've probably seen the whole fit, if I segued the right way, but if I didn't, then, you know, depends on how everything falls, but, these here are super fire. So let me put this back in, and, is there anything extra that comes with you? Nah, but all around the box has got that pixelation. Oh, the box at the bottom has got that Nike Air, the switch with the air, the half air, the Nike Air, aerosol, Jumpman, just the typical that you would expect when it comes to, Jordan products. So they did their thing, and I'm really surprised, because a release like this that got such subpar reviews, I'm surprised that the packaging that they used was actually, you know, great packaging. Packaging has a story associated with it, and it's put together very well. Alright, now sorry for the crunching and anything, but it is what it is, alright? So with that being said, these sneakers are phenomenal. Now, the leather that is used to me is a good premium level of leather in comparison to other Jordan 1s that I have in my possession. This is like actually the only high that I've actually wanted. It's this one and the black, the breads. Those two are, I'm good. Once I got a good bread, I'm good, man. But these are fire. These are super fire. So I'll show you the toe box, the way the toe box is looking. The shape is cool to me, and these are super dope. One thing that they have done is the uppers and surrounding areas and the toe box areas, so forth, right, is stark white, right? But then the sole, the midsole, whatever, is like a sail white, right? Now, some people have reservations about that, and I completely understand why, but then at the same time, I'm not too mad at it. When it comes to the tongue, I know that a 2018 version came out of these, and the 2018 version had a white tongue, so the silhouette like looked really good, like just white, and it's just continuous white all the way up. But for this one, you have the toe box, which is white, and then the tongue is just black, standard black. You got the tag over there, and red, stark red. And yeah, on the medial side, on the right sneaker, it's just regular degular, regular. Alright? Now, when it comes to the inside, you got the black sock liner. And we're fortunate enough to have an extra pair of socks over here, one red, one black. So I know somebody's going to do something crazy with these, because I've seen people doing weaving, basket weaving, and everything when it comes to these. So that is going to be fire. Alright? Now, for the left sneaker is the one that holds like some power and history in it. And if you look on the medial side, right on the higher part of the ankle, and bear in mind this is all leather all the way to the top up until the sock liner, right? But when you look on the medial side, I'll really zoom in, but right there, man, it is, it says my very best, and it's signed off Michael Jordan. And I know some people don't really like sneakers that are signed off or have a player's signature on them, but with this one, it's historic because this particular silhouette, as far as I understand, was a prototype that was released around about between 84 85, right? And if I'm not mistaken, this is a predecessor to the bread sneaker, right? Please pardon me. I forgot that I did not have enough space on my SD card, so my SD card conked out on me. But on with the show. So as I was saying, on the left-hand side, we do have my very best Michael Jordan, a signed off portion of the sneaker on the medial side, on the left-hand side of the pair. And this holds a lot of history because he had actually gifted one of his friends, I believe, a pair of these, and we're not even sure how many in total of these were ever made in total. But yeah, he had given away one pair and it was signed. I think it was signed on both sneakers, but for the sake of this reimagined version, because this is another name that they have for it, the reimagined version, they chose to put it on the left hand, the left sneaker. Another thing that really had people in an uproar is this, right? The fact that they put the Nike Air over here, okay, over having the wings logo is something that has caused a lot of people great concern, and is one reason why it is a reseller's nightmare, and that's why a lot of people shun these, and they opted for the bread ones, right? And also they're saying that this was a consolation prize for anybody who did not happen to get the bread ones, because yeah, the bread ones were in limited quantity and were not as available to everybody, right? But one thing I will say is the bread ones are the bread ones, and the bread ones are fire. But this silhouette over here, I feel, is more versatile than the bread ones. One. Number two, when it comes to this particular pair with the Air Jordan on the side over the wings logo, what people don't understand is this is designed as the prototype. The prototype that was put out, that Jordan actually has in the picture. If you look at the box and if you look closely at the box, right, that picture that they have on the box, his t-shirt has the wing logo, the sneaker has the Air Jordan on it, right? That shows you right there that they were kind of on the cusp of like making their decision, and obviously the ultimate decision was them choosing the wing logo, which we now are now comfortable with. And I think the biggest problem that people have with the wing logo or the Air Jordan in comparison to the wing logo is when you get accustomed to something and you get accustomed to seeing something a certain way, there's no way to unsee whatever you're accustomed to seeing it. And if you see it any other way, you're going to feel uncomfortable. It's not going to seem right. It's going to feel weird, right? But for me, I kind of prefer it because while everyone clamors to the wing logo and everything, if you know, you know, and you know that this particular pair holds more weight. And I'm not talking about the resale weight. I'm talking about historically. Because if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this was a predecessor to the bread toe, right? Or the bread, right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, let me know. So this is a pair of sneakers that was released that has a story behind it, and a little bit ambiguous too, because like there's no full confirmation directly from Jordan as to like the pair that he gave to his friend. How many were in circulation? How many people actually have one of these? Does his friend still have this? Was this designed? Did his friend give it to Jordan for them to design it in its likeness? Who knows, right? In closing, I'd like to say that these were truly designed, in my opinion, from my vision, or from what I can recollect, and from my personal possession of these sneakers. I truly feel that they did their absolute to keep the silhouette as close to the original as possible when it comes to the colorway, the paneling, and the overall shape of the sneaker, from the toe box to the like, you know, like everything right down to you know, just the overall cut of the sneaker. And I am happy that I've been blessed with these, man. I am super happy. So these you'll see on feet, and what I like to do is just maybe put a fit together. Like, well, actually this fit right here is perfectly fitting for this. So let me see what I can do. You know, what can I do? But I'll do something cool, man, and I'll put these on, and you guys let me know what you think. I know a lot of people were very conflicted when it comes to these, but guess what? These are fire. Wear what you like, get what you like, appreciate what you wear, and style is very suggestive. So like at the end of the day, if you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, wear what you wear, like what you wear, and you know, when you look good and when you dress good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you do good, right? I'm sure you guys have heard that. I go by the name of Caesar, aka Mr. Sneakerhead, and I appreciate one and all for locking in and you know, just being with me on this journey. I'll hit you up with a part 2 if you want to see exactly what my second purchase has been. And yes, I'm keeping it so real with you guys. This pair and another pair are the only 2 pairs of sneakers, with the exception of one that I was gifted, that I've been blessed with over the span of a year. So I've been very disciplined. I've not been getting any gear, sneakers, etc. Being very disciplined, man. As I told you, I have a new Bambino, man, a wonderful Baby T. So Baby Sai, you got Oski, and now you got Baby T. And my better half and I, we're over the moon. Our families are just over the moon. I thank one and all. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I go by the name of Caesar, aka Mr. Sneaker Route, and you're tuned in to yet another installment of Sneaker Route. I appreciate one and all, and be on the lookout for part 2. Man.
Never been average, tailor-made from a different fabric. Biographic, on tape, mine cinematic. Lost my prodigy, I'm feeling havoc. AI intelligence, screw the practice. Couple messages up in the madness. Few days since I seen a mattress on the field.